Three Wimson. I get the fourth. Of course not. Awesome. Triple Moldsmal? Triple Moldsmal? Maybe? It'll work. Where's my bed? Hey there, Yeen. I'm doing pretty good today. This afternoon. How about you? You're doing pretty alright. So what brought you to the stream on this late night? Are you a pretty big Undertale fan? Oh, awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, Geno's definitely my favorite category to run. I think it's obviously not the fastest, but I think it's definitely just the most fun. I think having the Undyne and Sands fight locked to this run is kind of annoying, but they're easily the most fun boss fights in this game. Hey, 123 isn't bad, you know? 100%. It's better than most people, you know? But, what do you like Sans or Undyne more in terms of just how fun it is to do? Yeah, I do enjoy how just chill the run is aside from those two boss fights. Yeah, yeah, I feel that 100%. I've been it's funny, I've been playing this game for pretty much since release, almost release, like 2016, a few months after. It was I was ever since the game came out pretty much. I've just been super into Sans the whole boss fight. I was doing the Sans boss fight on GitHub before I ever even played Undertale. That's that's how I was, but eventually started speedrunning the game. And Sans, yeah, Sans was always my favorite fight for a really long time. Mainly, probably a little biased because obviously I was practicing him so much even before I started really running the game. But as I play the game more, honestly, I like Undyne's attacks a lot. Especially the Red Soul attacks are really fun. Obviously, most of the Green Soul is just 100% memorization. It's pretty well. All the Green Soul fights or Green Soul attacks are pretty easy on Undyne's fight once you like memorize the patterns and everything. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, Gino's definitely easily the hardest of the three main runs. Yeah, I'm the same way though. I like putting every game I start as of recently. I've just been going like straight on hard mode on everything. Yeah, Genocide's definitely my favorite run. Welcome to the stream, Sweet J. Yeah, Genocide's actually the only route that I really do run. Honestly, um, I was kind of in a neutral for a little bit. Just pacifist is a yeah, yeah, same here. It is really hard doing Genocide for like the first time and seeing all your favorite characters die to you, but yeah, you definitely feel that at first. You accidentally found Genocide? That's crazy. I feel like Genocide's so like out of the way. Whoops. Oh, no reset there. That's pretty awesome. It's a unique Undertale story, I feel like. Who's your guys' favorite Undertale character? Yeah, I guess if you do play regular RPGs, I guess Genocide isn't like one of those things that seems too out of the way, honestly. Like if you just sit there and grind, because yeah, I feel like that is what I would do if I was playing something else like Earthbound, Final Fantasy, like that. No, yeah, in Genocide, actually, basically, most of the stuff, yeah, Flowey basically does everything for you, and, yeah, all the puzzles, pretty much everything, oh my god, great RNG, all the puzzles and everything basically shut off, everything like that, yeah. I love it, and I don't love it at the same time, because it's like, I love this game, I love experience, and at least for my first time, this is such a, like, it's funny to say like ahead of its time, obviously, because it's an 8-bit RPG and came out in 2015. But like, I really feel like it is like ahead of its time in a way. Like, super like I feel like not a lot of games do it to like the extent where your choices like really matter like a lot. And Undertale does that like perfectly, perfectly. And I admire that a lot. Like, there's like something like, I don't know the exact amount of like endings in this game, but there is so many endings. Yeah, absolutely, Mother. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was actually just gonna ask if you guys have played the Earthbound slash Mother series. Funny story, I've never played any of the Earthbounds. I've actually only played Mother 3, because I'm a really big Super Smash Bros. Player, and Lucas was my main when when he touched in Brawl. Ever since Brawl, Lucas has been my main up until Ultimate. Don't really play a lot of Ultimate anymore, I'm more of a Melee guy, but yeah, Lucas was my favorite character, and that basically made me want to play Mother 3 and find out like the whole story and everything. Great game. Super, yeah, very ahead of its time, honestly. Very ahead of its time. Super deep. Yeah, I did play the fan translation. On, I forget the emulator that I used, but yeah, I did do the fans translation through one of the better Game Boy Advanced emulators, I forget what it's called. Yeah, Lucas is easily my favorite character in Smash. Duck Hunt, Byleth, and me Brawler. Respect. You got the what do I play in Melee? I am a Falco main in Melee. I play a bit of Captain Falcon though. I like Captain Falcon a lot. Ice climbers, huh? I'm a ice climbers hater. I'm a total ice climbers hater, but that's just me. I respect an ice climbers player. Oops. Yeah, Zelda in Melee is a really funny character in my opinion. She is honestly, if you play her like if you know how to play Zelda at all, like she's actually pretty viable, I would say honestly. I feel like Zelda's one of those characters that like such untapped potential. Same way like Amsa just came out, Yoshi is now very considerably, possibly at least A tier from Amsa. Like I feel like there's a lot of Zelda can shine, you know. Maybe 2026, 2025. I'm feeling a Zelda renaissance. Hey, you want a set, you know? That's big. That's big. I wish I had a bit bigger of a melee scene down here. Thankfully, it's not bad. I do live in Oregon, so it's not like even if I really wanted to, obviously I could go to stuff out in Cali and whatnot. But we have a few pretty good locals here, honestly. Yeah, most likely, Zelda might not be viable, you know, but I mean, we thought the same thing about Yoshi, we thought the same thing about DK for the most part, and Dr. Mario. Look at Franz, look at Akir. Who has a nice Zelda? I forgot. There was someone with a pretty nice Zelda I was watching. Dun, dun. Oh shoot, I was counting horrible. Oops. I live in Queensland, and it's basically just one bigger for the whole state and like one city. It is Dreffin, yeah, it is Dreffin. Wow, Queensland, huh? Yeah, I can't complain about I can't complain about a melee scene. You live in Queensland. Yeah. At least you got a scene though, 100%. I wish more people saw how amazing melee is. Like, melee's so sick. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh yeah. I'm a huge Smash fan. I'm not the biggest fan of. Honestly, Smash 4 was. I'm gonna say it. I played so much Smash 4. I probably played more Smash 4 than any other games, and I'm gonna confidently say Smash 4 was pretty bad, honestly, in terms of the other games we've had. I think Ultimate's great. I think the buffer is a little weird, the input lag is a little weird, but I think Ultimate is a great game in general. Melee, top tier. I don't think anything can beat Melee. Yeah, Melee from old Brawl in 64. Oh wow, you got the whole lineup right there. I haven't played any 64 actually, but I watch a lot of Wizrobe play 64, and he makes it look really appealing, honestly. Oh, I did it. Been doing runs all day, and I messed up on that skip so many times. Oh wow, tripping is turned off. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Tripping is one of the weirdest, worst mechanics I've ever seen in a game. But yeah, Brawl, honestly, without tripping, I think there's not really many flaws with Brawl. I think it's a good game in general. I play a lot of Project Plus slash PM, whatever you call it. I've never like not gotten hit on this fucking soap bar attack. The Undyne music is still playing. Yeah, 64 has some dope tech, honestly. Oh yeah, you play Ike. My close friend is a big Ike main in P+. Ike is such a dope character. I wish I don't like his moveset too much in Ultimate, but he's such a cool ass character. Yeah, Brawl Ike is really good. Monster Kid? What the heck? I need to get better at mashing. Yeah, yeah, literally exactly. Ike makes me so angry in P+. I'm a Lucas main in that, obviously, and oh my god, I just get fucking thrown around 24/7. Ike is he's so strong and fast, yeah, and P+, he has that insane speed, which is, he's too strong. Hell yeah, fourth? Yeah, straight up. That was better placement than I've ever gotten. Damn. Close day one. Hey, yeah, still, oh god. Fourth out of 10 easy. It's always it's always, hey, it's better than half. I need to start going to more locals, honestly. Especially, it's a pretty decent scene out here in Oregon. People like, Spark comes out to all of the big locals here. Oh yeah, that's fair. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been a spectator of competitive Melee for a very long time, actually. I've been super big fan of Melee for pretty much like my entire career of liking Smash, but I actually just started like really playing it myself last year, actually. And it's crazy to think. I've obviously had like Dolphin on like every computer I've gotten and everything, but um, I never really played Melee because I didn't have like a nice. I mean, it's not that I couldn't have gotten it. I could have obviously just gotten a cheap GameCube controller adapter and a nice controller, but I never did. But last year, I ended up splurging on a fob and a Mayflash adapter, and I got to work on some Melee, and I love it. I love Melee. Yeah. Yeah. Nailed it. Upcoming is my actual least favorite part of the Genocide run is killing the Mad Dummy in one hit. That's one of my favorite fights in this game, easily. Mad Dummy is such a cool fight. So one thing not one thing, but honestly it's probably, if I could change one thing about the Genocide run, I'd want the Mad Dummy to be a fight. Yeah, I've been playing for around 6 months, never got a chance to play outside of twice a month. Damn, yeah, that sucks, but yeah, everybody starts somewhere, you know? Not Timmy. Yeah, I agree. Definitely one of my favorite fights. Ooh. You have one or two prominent Zelda in the country, go to locals, kind of help me a little. Whenever done. Oh wow, that's awesome. That's super sick. Yeah, that's the one thing I wish I had down here. Obviously, it's. I mean, I play Falco, so like not top level, but even at mid level, like Falco is a very popular character. Obviously, one of the most, but there's not that many. It's funny. There's really not that many, honestly. At all, down here at least. There's like no Falco mains, it's all Fox, obviously Fox, and it's all Fox, a bit of Jigglypuff, a lot of Sheik. Yeah, that's awesome, honestly. Especially, yeah, you know, like 2 Zelda mains that's sick, honestly. I've yet to ever meet a Zelda main in person. I respect that. Not Monster Kid. Oh, it's Undyne. Who would have thought? Alright, let's see if I can do this fight. Ganon, 2 Falcons, 3 Foxes, a random player, 2 DKs, and one of them is also a Luigi player. 2 Sheiks and obviously 2 Zelda. Yeah, that's wow, yeah, that's very diverse. Ganon too. I love seeing a good Ganon player. This is the attack that gives me the most trouble, for whatever reason, but I like it a lot. I don't see a lot of people doing this right here with the little spot where you can't get hit. Yeah, the final Red Soul attack with the 2 of them is really annoying. But I've found out, watch me do it, and I think this is kind of the method. You do it like slowly moving right here, and you kind of just like that. I was actually watching another runner do it the other day, and this is kind of how they were doing it, and that helped me out a lot. Am I about to do Undyne no hit? Hold on. Awesome. You're really good with the ground spears. Yeah, 100%. I was like the exact same way, but after I played this 100 more times, I was like, alright, give myself a little break. But yeah, oh my god, the Undyne fight as a kid for me, oh my god. It took me so long doing this fight for the first time. This took me so much longer than Sans, but that was probably definitely just mainly because I played the Sans fight so much before I did Genocide run. But yeah, oh my god, this fight was dreadful my first time. Yeah, 100 plus hours. Yeah, it probably took me somewhere good, at least a good fucking 50, 60 or so. Seems to take about 50 hours in 2 weeks. Yeah, sounds about right. I was I was super determined. Oh my god, I spent pretty much, I think I did Sans my first day, like, when I got to him. Still took me forever, though. Yeah, that's how it be. It's always your first attempt. Just it's smoother than every other. I swear, it's always the first attempt. And after that, you start losing it a little bit, but you back into the mojo. Like just remembering the genocide route as a whole, or like, because in terms of like remembering certain things like where to farm and like when to stop farming certain enemies in a certain location, I would say whole thing. Yeah. Okay. So like, oops. Yeah, as a whole, I would say I really recommend, basically what I do is I go on speedrun.com basically, and I look at a lot of different people's runs and whatnot, and I see where they kind of stop doing things and start doing things in a certain location, and I like mixing in everybody's things into my run and just seeing how it'll work out. Like, in terms of like just remembering things, I would say it's honestly, once you like get it down, most things are pretty easy to remember. Like definitely the main thing, at least for me, like that was I was struggling with is I just have really bad memory, so like it's very simple things is what I mess up on the most, is like farming enemies in certain locations, especially in the ruins. The ruins gives me the most trouble, funnily enough, and Snowden, but Snowden has pretty much like one location where you really farm. Ruins has multiple. When you're going through ruins, there's like 3 different places where you farm, and that messes me up a lot. I've been trying to get a sub 10 ruins for so long now. I'm trying. Yeah, as you can see, I got 1102 this time around. My best time is 11 flat. And yeah, the short-term memory, it definitely messes with you on this game. But yeah, I don't know. In terms of waterfall's kind of difficult too, or the what do you call it? Yeah, waterfall area is a little difficult for me remembering. I would say the biggest part is just counting the enemies when you're going through. Just like as you see, like in the bottom left of my screen, I have the kill counter. In every area, there's, you know, a certain amount of kills. 20 in ruins, 16 in Snowden. Oops. Yeah, 20 in ruins, 16 in Snowden, 18 in waterfall, and then 40 here. Technically 5 before Muffet is the 5th, but right here 35 once I get to core. And yeah, I would say the biggest thing is just getting good at counting your encounters, because that's kind of, I'll usually for a minute during most of my runs, I would kind of just sit there and wait for my but nobody came encounter to see if I had none left. But if you just count them, that helps you a lot. And I just messed up, but yeah, I would say just counting the enemies, watch other people as much as you can, kind of. You don't even have to like watch a run all the way through. I would say just kind of go to certain segments where you think you like might have trouble with, and see where they start cutting things off. And no, you can see in my kill counter, I'm moving it up with. There might be a way to set it up. I'm not sure. I don't really know. But I press I make the kill counter go up with F1. If I overclick, I make it go down with F2, and then I reset the kill counter with F3. So I just do it all with my left hand when when I'm free from spamming Z and X. Oh. I need to get better with the criticals. That's my main thing I struggle with so much, is just getting perfect criticals. I don't know how Shay and Mr. Link and them, I don't know how they do perfect criticals every single time pretty much. Like, it's so satisfying to watch, but it pisses me off because I'm like, oh my god, I wish I could do that. Whew. Yeah, that's fair, and I don't think it honestly is that much worse to just use Z and X, but yeah, I've been training myself to kind of get better at mashing with ZX and Shift Enter, but it is really difficult just with it's a lot harder than it looks, I will say that. Like, doing the good mashing, I do it, I probably do it better just using Z and X, but yeah. It's my 2 cents. Multiple sub 110, mainly because that's 110, 11. Yeah, that's a fair goal. I'm going, like, I want to get a 105, sub 105. Obviously I got I got a ways to go, but yeah, I'm going for 105. Yeah, the perfect timings is annoying because, I mean, thankfully obviously there's only 2 multi-hit weapons that you really need to focus on, being ballet shoes. Well, depending on if you, I think getting empty gun at Caddy and Braddy's store or whatever, I think that honestly would probably be better for me because I struggle so much with the perfect timings. But I just do the glitch to get burnt pan early every time. I'm just gonna try and get better with burnt pan because obviously it's the faster method, but I would probably benefit, and I could probably beat my PB easier if I went and got empty gun instead of just always trying to do burnt pan, but I definitely should just get better with the burnt pan. Yeah, I have a very off and on relationship with Sans. Like, I can, like, pretty much almost no hit him sometimes, and other times I will literally just be sitting there getting hit on almost every attack, but we'll see how I'll deal with him this time around, obviously. But yeah, I've been focusing on doing everything. I get instant noodles and save them just in case I need them for Sans, but trying to obviously just never use any healing items. Yeah, early burnt pan, actually, early burnt pan is significantly, I would say early burnt pan is significantly easier than tall grass skip, but oh my god, tall grass skip took me, it was way easier for me for whatever reason, learning tall grass skip instead of early burnt pan. I sat there and just get a save file to practice early burnt pan. I was doing that shit for like 30, 40 minutes because I just kept. My main goal, I was like sitting there. I was like, all right, let me get 3 in a row, and I'll feel pretty confident. Oh my god, the amount of times I got 2, and I just mess it up. It was so annoying. But yeah, once you get it down, early burnt pan. Once you get it down, you probably never really mess it up again. Tall grass skip, I still like learning it was a lot easier for me, but I mess up on it a lot. Yes. Oh my god, 2 perfects. You just get a good hit on astigmatism, and I'll be happy. Yes. Oh. Yeah, honestly, after you get a sub 15, I'd recommend that's definitely the method, because honestly, I mean, you see people like, before Shay and Mr. Link were their, um, doing their thing. Oh my god, I messed up. But yeah, before Mr. Link and Shay were going crazy, just absolutely changing the Genocide meta pretty much, TGH was doing everything, like, not really, pretty much using no major glitches. Like, for the most part, TGH got, like, 107. Did he do, I mean, he might have done 105 with, yeah, I think he did do 105, and that's with getting, he got empty gun, didn't do tall grass skip. So yeah, it goes to show, you know, you definitely don't need to sit there. The major glitches aren't too necessary for getting a good time at all. And equip belly shoes. What subcategory? I'm not, like, what do you mean subcategory? Oh yeah, I'm doing 1.01. My bad. Yeah, I'm playing 1.01. I actually, the reason, pretty much the reason I actually started getting back into runs after a whole like 5-year break was I played the PS5 version of, or PS4 version of this game like a good month and a half ago or so, and I actually got a sub 2 hour first try. Only died once the whole run, and it was to Undyne on the controller. You know, like, so I was hype. I was hype. So I started doing 1.01 speedruns again on PC, obviously. What differences are there? Mainly, the big difference that, like, the reason people do speedrun 1.01 so much in comparison to 1.02 is mashing is significantly easier and better on 1.01. Yeah, on the controller, I got sub 2 hours. First, oh my god. first try on the PS5, pretty much. I died to Undyne once. Didn't die to Sans. First tried Sans on controller. I was using healing items. It was crazy that I got the sub 2 hour, honestly, because I was sitting there going out of my way for everything, doing like pretty much showing my cousin who was watching me play it, kind of showing him all the just cool stuff. Like obviously I went over and grabbed basically every healing item, like going out of my way to kind of just do everything that you kind of can in a Genocide run. And no, yeah, actually, I saw the world record Genocide on. It's on Switch. It actually isn't with controller because on Switch, for whatever reason, you cannot plug in a keyboard and mouse to a PlayStation or Xbox anything for Undertale. It will not recognize it or work. But for the Switch version, for whatever reason, you can just plug in any keyboard and it works on the Switch, which is really weird. But yeah, the world record is by Majug. Fastest run is 1.02, which that's what I thought. I thought that was really weird that the world record, the fastest time for Genocide is on Switch, but everybody likes 1.01 better because the mashing is easier and is faster and whatnot. But I mean, clearly the mashing doesn't matter too much if the world record is literally a minute off. Like, that much time shaved off is crazy. But yeah, that actually kind of made me want to... that kind of did make me want to run it on the Nintendo Switch. I did heal. Oh, actually, I should heal. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't watch the run all the way through. I probably should, but yeah, I didn't watch the run all the way through for Majug. It's funny, actually, the world record holder, Majug, for the Switch 1.02 Genocide, he actually is 4th place on 1.01 for Genocide 2. Yeah, I was gonna say earlier, I do want to play the Switch version to fight Mad Mew Mew. It's crazy, that's the only Undertale fight I have not done. I've done, what's his name, So Sorry and everything. Oh, I didn't switch to Battle Issues. Yeah, that's fair. So Sorry and Glide are very, very out of the way fights. You gotta be, you gotta be really wanting to do those fights to ever, obviously, encounter them really or do them. Yeah, you know, it's an experience. Something I have never done, which I need to do ASAP. I have never played Deltarune. I don't know if you have, but oh my god, I need to play Deltarune. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to play Deltarune. Such an awesome looking game, obviously. Toby Fox, I swear, I say it all the time, that dude has one of those Japanese brains. Like, his brain just operates on a different level. I'm a fan game for both Undertale and Deltarune as a musician. Oh wow, that's awesome. I'd be super interested. Let's go for it. This attack, the Gaster Blasters, I swear, are so much easier to avoid than Undyne Spears in her Red Soul attacks. Like, they are so much easier. In this attack, oh my god, I had no idea for the longest time. You can just hold all the keys and it just does the attack for you? Like, are you kidding me? I never knew this? Like, this is the attack that gives me the most trouble on Sans, at least when it starts doing the higher bones. Oh my god, I never knew. You can just hold all the keys. Yeah, much smaller box than Undyne's. The final 2 attacks. Here's the final attack. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a fair opinion to have, I think, honestly. Undyne, at least for me, probably a lot of people, honestly, Undyne probably gave a lot of people a lot more trouble than Sans. Like, oh my god. Undyne is just such a fight, at least for your first time. I've grown to love the Undyne fight so much, but oh my god, the first time doing that, I will never get over it. It was dreadful. This might actually, yeah, this might be my PB right here. This will be hype if this is my PB. That is super hype. I think, yeah, I think there's almost no way it isn't, right? 6 minutes from, yeah. I might shave off, yeah, a whole minute. Yeah. Oh my god, my sister's calling me. It's not the time. I'm getting a PB, Mom. You're all tuckered out, Sans. Everybody talks about how sad the Papyrus fight is, and I can't stress this enough. Everybody talks about that, but nobody talks about how god-awful the ending of seeing Sans be like, you want anything from Grillby's Papyrus? That broke my heart. That really did break my heart. Yeah, I actually just saw that recently because I've been watching a lot of Shay's runs and stuff, and I saw a video got recommended to me of Snowgrave, Deltarune or something, Genocide route. That's that's actually kind of what recently like really intrigued me. I really need to play Deltarune. Played blind about a year and a half after chapter 2 release, and it scared the shit out of me. Yeah, that's a real dude. Yeah, I don't know why I've been procrastinating so much, but I really need to play Deltarune. Oh my god, game looks so good. Especially like just being as big of an Undertale fan as I am. Like, oh my god, I can't believe that I haven't played Deltarune. And thankfully, I haven't really. Before I ever played Undertale, I watched so much of it. Like, I watched pretty much like, I knew almost everything there was to know about Undertale before I, like, really got the chance to go through it, like, myself. So, like, that was kind of off-throwing. Thankfully, I haven't really watched anything about Deltarune, so I definitely just want to blind play through that for sure. Car, no. I am Z. I'm Z. Yeah. That's so funny. I love all of the runs, all of the routes in this game, honestly, but Pacifist is, especially for speedrunning, honestly, it's just a little too long for me. It's funny because it's not that much longer or anything, but it's just a little too long for me. It's like a whole minute and a half. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. That is so hype. Oh. 109.39. Yes, that's so hype, sub 10. Oh, my hands are like, oh my god, dude. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm glad that you were here to experience this with me. So hyped. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, only third round today. I've been doing pretty good about that. I've been getting good PBs in terms of like how much I play throughout a day. Oh, that is so awesome. Play a little bit of music. I'm gonna smoke a bowl of marijuana. I might go to bed in a little bit. Yeah, GG's, man. 100%. That's. Oh, I'm so hyped about that. Thank you for tuning in.